Yo, what's going on, boob tube? What's going on? Well, the friggin' hurricane is almost here. I figure I'd do a off-the-cuff video just to communicate with you guys for the weekend, because when the power goes out, it's going to suck, because my life revolves around modern conveniences. Okay? So when there's no TV and there's going to be no lights and candles and flashlights, I am not happy. So the best thing to do in that situation is drink some beers, get a nice buzz, and just wait it out. I don't know what else to do. It might not happen because they say the storm's getting weaker. Whatever. I do get water in my basement, very little though, very little. So if I get water from this, like my stuff ain't in danger. I get a little bit of water in the corner of my basement, and I know where that comes from. I've just been lazy and I haven't fixed it. So just an off-the-cuff video. I see a lot of comments on my page and all about this storm, and I'm not real worried about it right now. So keep getting PMs. Please show that Polytech AK again. The thing is so beautiful. So there it is. There's my Polytech, and it is loaded. It's got a 30-round magazine in there, and I'll probably, you know, if the hurricane does get bad and we lose power and any kind of craziness goes on around here, because you got to remember I'm near the city, I'll have my Polytech with me and my Glock 23 ready to go. God forbid if I would need it. But don't get too excited. This video is going to be like, just yo, what's up, dudes? That's all it is. It's just a video like that. Because if I lose the power later, I ain't going to be able to put a video up tonight. I ain't going to be able to put a video up tomorrow. God knows when the power will be back on, if the power goes out. I need to get a generator. They sell them now. They looks like they run on propane. They're pretty cool, man. I need to get one of those. So I'm not one that deals with power outages well. I get very frustrated, I get moody, I don't like getting it gets all fucking sweaty, the air ain't working. I'm an indoorsman. So there's the Polytech. That Polytech there is that's my baby in the whole gun safe. If the ATF ever came here and they said, well, you're not allowed to own guns anymore because that's the government and you're allowed to have one gun, I'd say, well, I want to keep my AK, that Polytech. That is like that is my safe queen, and it's not a safe queen because I shoot it. It shoots beautiful. The action is amazing, and it's the accuracy. The sights are. I got lucky. The sights are sighted in. It shoots nice and straight. God, I can't say enough about it. It's got a chrome lined barrel. It has an extra thick barrel. Like if you put that up against the Arsenal, you can see the Arsenal's barrel is way thinner, and the Wasser 10 barrel is way thinner than that Polytech. Now the only barrel that does come close to that barrel thickness, or might be the same, is the Yugo. Like I say, for $550, the Yugo is probably the biggest bang for your buck in the AK world. The Yugo is a fantastic quality AK for $550. And I see Wassers for $6. Now why buy a Wasser when you can get a Yugo? The Wassers are fine. They're very rough though. But if you want a nice looking AK that's fitted nice together, the Yugo is pretty nice. But I have the Arsenal. I have a Yugo. I've had a Wasser. I've had many different AKs, and by far the Polytech is refined the best as far as the way the action feels, smoothest finish, fit, everything. It's Chinese AKs are awesome. I'm not familiar with Norinco, but I hear Norinco is pretty much on the same shelf as Polytech. You know, so they're good AKs. That's all. Oh man. I got to my what's the name? Got a little bit of money coming in this week. You know, from you know, doing my channel, doing side things, and trying to get a little bit of money together. I don't know if I'm going to get another gun. I might just go get some accessories. What I really need is ammunition. I hate buying ammunition. Don't you guys hate buying ammunition? It's like putting gas in your car. It really sucks. It's like there it is and then it's gone. It sucks when you got to spend a lot of money on something and then it's gone. You know, it's like I just can't stand buying ammo. I hate it, and it's so expensive. Even if you find a good deal on it, it's still expensive. Jeez, I mean, you go on the internet. I went to this ammo company everyone brags about. I'm like, okay, there's a box of 50 9mm for $12 a box, but then they add the shipping, and now it's $15 a box. So I think the best place to get ammo is you have to buy it in person and try to find who has it the cheapest, because you can get Remington UMC 9mm ammo from between $11 and $13 a box. You might as well go buy it in person and save a few bucks. So that's why I'm not ordering ammo through the internet anymore. I'll just take a ride and go get it. So that's that. Unless I get a fantastic deal, you know. What else did I want to cover? Yeah, I was just ranting a little bit about ammo because I was shopping around online trying to find some reasonable ammo. I just wanted to spend like a couple hundred, just stock up on some 9mm, because I only have, let's see, 100, 200, 300, maybe 350 rounds of 9mm. That sucks, you know. You should have 1,000 rounds per caliber. You really should. And even that's not a lot of ammo. It really isn't. You'll go through that shit quick. All you have to do is go to the range a few times. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of ammo. To a person that doesn't buy guns and they see your ammo, they think you're crazy and paranoid. It's like, no. I go to the range, I shoot, and you need a lot of this stuff. So what I used to do is, instead of buy so much of it at once, is I'd pick up a box every other week and just don't go to the range and let it build up like that. But I haven't been doing that, so now I got to buy a mass quantity of it. So I think my goal is to get about 300 or maybe another 500 rounds of 9mm. Okay? So there's the ammo situation. Someone was asking me about my ammo situation, so there it is. Everything I talk about most of the time is what people asked me. So I try to communicate with my subs as much as I can. If I don't answer your comments, or if your video responds me and I don't get to it quick, or please don't take offense to it. It's just the channel's getting so busy now. I used to answer all the comments all the time. I just can't do it. I just try to answer the ones I think that are really important, like safety questions and stuff like that. And you know, I spend quite a few hours answering comments, and that's as much as I can do, dudes. So please don't be offended if I don't answer you. It's just I don't have anyone to do it for me. I run my channel by myself. My wife don't help me. No, nobody helps me. I do it by myself. And now it's getting to the point where it's like a full-time job to keep this channel running efficiently. For me to run it efficiently, it's all day. I know it's hard to believe, but someday, you know, ask anyone with over 20,000 subs to you know, communicate with everybody and keep everything level and fair. It's all day thing. Now there's a lot of channels out there that have 70,000 subs and 100,000 subs, and you're lucky if he says a boo to you. You know what I mean? But in their defense, they might have careers and YouTube's a sideline for them, and they just don't have the time. So I don't know. Alright guys, this video is getting really long. I figure I'll throw this up. I wanted to show you the Polytech. It is loaded. I got it. It's not the original now. Everything's original on this gun except the sling. Because the sling that came with it, I still have it. It was so old, it was rotted and deteriorated. I mean, I could just get it and snap it like that. It was just beat up bad. But I found this really nice replica Chinese Polytech or AK47 sling. It looks almost identical to the original sling. It really does. It's the right color. It's got the leather latches on it. and it looks really good. It looks like it's original. So that's what I did. I bought that. I got that cheaper than dirt for like 20 bucks. This has a 30 round mag in it. Some guy wanted me to do a field strip on it. I mean, it's just like any other AK. There's no difference. The parts are a little smoother. The parts are made a little nicer, and because it is a good AK, but it's the same, dude. There's nothing special about it. It breaks down just like any other AK. So there's really no sense in me doing it. Let's see here. Let's take this loaded mag out of here. I got Golden Tiger ammo. Now, one thing about AKs, what's great about them, you don't really have to worry about what kind of ammo you buy. You know, ARs, you're like, oh, you know, it's got to be, is it this ammo, or it doesn't run good with that ammo, get this ammo. AK, whatever you put in it, it fucking runs, and no matter what. Okay? Man, has that got nice action on it. Now, if I break this down and show you the inside, it's not going to really, like, it's not going to impress you too much because it looks just like any other AK. But what I will show you is how nicely it disassembles. Because it's not that it's broken, it's just the factory. Look how easy this comes off. Now, if any of you guys know AKs, that dust cover, you know it don't really pop right off like that. Usually you're like, you're pushing it and trying to get it in there. But it's just really nice, high quality AK47. There's your internals. Yeah. As you can see, I keep it spotless. It's in really good condition. I wouldn't say it's mint. This Polytech is mint. Remember, it's a pre-banned AK-47. And these go for about $1,500. In this condition, they go from between $1,500 to $2,000, whatever someone's willing to pay for it. So this thing is an investment also. But I shoot it. I don't care. You know, I'm here to shoot this thing. So there's your internal. And there's a recoil spring. There's nothing really special about it. The only thing I can tell you is, this is going to fall, is what's different with the Polytech and other AKs that I've seen. The guide rod, which is under the spring, when it continues up this way, it turns into a steel cable. See that through the spring? Inside the spring, that's a steel cable. It's very flexible. That might have something to do with why it runs so well. I don't know, but that is different than the Yugo, than the Arsenal, or anything. Because the other ones, you'll have the guide rod, and then the guide rod will have a hinge here, and then the guide rod continues. So that's different with the Polytech there. I could see that. This is the bolt carrier. It's just, the whole thing runs like butter. It really, really does. This has some carbon on it because I have fired it. See the carbon? And you'll get that cooked carbon on the piston. This is your piston. You can get that off with some flits and a buffing wheel, but I wouldn't do it because you don't want to round off the corners. Not that you would with a buffing wheel, but I'm just not going to mess with it, because if you round off the corners, you'll mess up the gas pressure. That has to stay nice and square. Okay. This is the bolt carrier, and it has the locking pin that goes through here, and it moves. See it moving? It's supposed to do that. The Yugos do it, you know. But then you got AKs that have one solid, it's all one piece. They're nice too, but to me, I think this is one of the keys that makes the action so nice. Because if you're racking the action and the piston hits the side of the piston tube, it'll move for you and give you more of a free feeling. It gives it that smooth glide when you rack the slide. So that's pretty cool. Here's your bolt. It's in really good shape. It's in very good condition. It's not mint, but it's very good condition. It's almost mint. All the numbers are the same. All the numbers match everywhere, because it means all the parts are original. Okay. I don't know what this finish is. It looks like a reddish brassish finish on there. I think it's really cool, and you don't see that too often. That's like a Polytech thing. So there's that. Nothing to really show you in here. It does have a chrome line barrel. Man, when I say a chrome line barrel, this thing looks like a mirror when you put a flashlight in there. Now here's the hammer. This is a good way to tell age of a rifle, of an AK. Look at the hammer, because that's banging metal all the time. So that's the best you ass wipe. That's the best way to check it. So if you look at the hammer, see, I only put like 60 rounds through this, so 60 rounds didn't do that. So this thing probably just has a few hundred rounds through it. So it's not peened, it's just the finish is off. It's a little peened. I can feel a lip there, but I'm not messing with it. Really good shape AK, man. I think I did well with this. When I bought this, I paid about $1,300 for it. Okay. Damn, dude. So let me get my shit together here, because I'm not coordinated today, because I don't want to keep bitching, but my it's damp. This weather and arthritis don't mix. It's horrible. And, you know what's crazy? Look how nice it goes in. You just go in, push it down, and I mean, it just glides. It glides in. I don't even have no effort to push it. When you do another AK, it's just like, you know, it's just fit is wonderful. The fit. Here's your recoil spring and guide rod. Stick it in the hole. And then the dust cover. Line up just right. What am I doing? Being a retard. Okay. Snaps right on. No effort whatsoever. And yeah, I paid $13 for this. $1,300. I know I can get $1,500 for it. I know I can. I think I can get more than that. I think I can get $1,700 for it. Would I take $17 for it? Nope. Would I take $2 grand for it? No. Beautiful spike bayonet. This is a battle rifle here, guys. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at the finish on the barrel. On the whole gun, I mean. That finish. That old school finish on there. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Smooth. So, this is really cool, this bayonet. It's real easy to operate. Everything's real easy to operate and take apart. And, I love this thing. This is my babe. This is my babe. So, yeah. Polytechs are hard to come by. If you can get one in this condition, and you can get it if you can get it for $1,300, between 13 or between 11 and 1,300, I would suggest you buy it, okay? Because you're getting a good deal on it. Even the cleaning kit is its original. Also, when I got this now, it has a real good Chinese. It came with this Chinese drum, 75 rounds I think it holds, and it's a good one. There's the pyramid with the number 36. See it? That's one of the markings you want to look for, is the triangle with the number 36. This is a really good drum magazine. It holds 75 rounds, works great, and I mean, you could, you hook this on here, this thing's ready to rock and roll, man. So I got that, and it also came with 1, 2, 3 Polytech magazines, including this one. Polytech says it on the bottom. It'll say it on the bottom. If you're into this stuff, it'll say Polytech China. Don't let China fool you, because their AKs are awesome. Okay, Polytech China. They're both Polytech magazines. They came with it, and this one's a Polytech. And I do have a Yugo magazine. Now, what's cool about the Yugo magazine is how you can tell it. The Yugo magazine has this lip going down the back of its spine. See this? This one doesn't. It has holes, but that lip's not there. This has the lip. And what's cool about the Yugo magazine is the back of it. I don't know if you could see this. This has a bolt stop. Most AKs, when the last round goes through, it will not hold the charging handle open, but this Yugo will, because the follower, you see the follower here? It has more material on it than your typical AK follower. There's no material there. That material right there holds the bolt open. When the last round goes out, this follower pops up, and then that part holds the charging handle open. Pretty cool. And the Yugo magazines have that. I have one. I used to have two, but I sent a good friend of mine one because he did me a favor. So, dude, if you see this video, you know who I'm talking about, my buddy in Nebraska. Don't get rid of that magazine, because I don't see them. You don't see them too much, not around here. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was nothing special. I didn't even plan this. I just did it off the cuff. Just something to throw up for you guys for the night. The hurricane will be here in a few hours, and God, please, no power outages. That's all I care about. It shouldn't be that bad. It really shouldn't. We had a tornado here last year. Sorry, tornado. I say tornado like a retard. Tornado. We had a tornado here last year, and we in Pennsylvania just don't have that kind of stuff. And the power was out for 3 days, and it was like 99 degrees, and it was like 100% humidity. Oh my God, it was horrible. I just hope that don't happen again. Alright, my voice is getting hoarse. That means it's time for me to rock and roll. Hope you enjoyed the video. Dudes, the guys that request a Polytech, I hope this satisfied you. One thing I forgot, he asked me about the trigger. The trigger's phenomenal. I mean, literally like butter. Literally like butter. But the Yugo also has a great trigger in it too. The Arsenal, not so good. I don't like the Arsenal's trigger. I don't like it, but maybe I can do something about that. Other than that, the Arsenal's, you know, it's one of the top dog AKs you can buy right now. So I ain't gonna say nothing bad about it. Just don't like the trigger. All right, enough is enough with my friggin' voice. Goodbye.